Elisha, you are a pioneer, right? Tell us about Folc, your company.
Oh, that's so nice of you to say. We set up Folc last year. It's an English rosé business.
That's amazing. Tell us how it came about.
Like everyone, we really enjoyed a glass of wine. We like discovering new wines and where they came from. I was a lawyer by trade, and I just got to the point where I thought to myself, I'm either going to spend another 30 years in the city doing something that I'm good at, but I don't love, or I can just do it now.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to create a brand that showcased that wine can be accessible.
I love that. It's an extremely male and pale, to be fair, dominated industry.
Yeah. Everyone tells you that in order to produce a good wine, you have to own a vineyard, you've got to be super rich, you've got to have an estate in France, and
Be a man?
And be a man. So I realised there was another way. I could work with local grape growers and I could work with a winery where it was all outsourced and the experts were responsible for that, and I could concentrate on building a business.
Elisha, can we talk about wine storage and
Yes.
preservation? And sorry, I've got to do this. Who's there?
I love that because you don't have to open the fridge to see what wine's in there.
Brilliant.
And it's so clever because opening and closing the fridge, not only does it fluctuate the temperature of the wine, it also shakes the wine around, both of which are really bad for wine.
Oh, really?
What I love about this as well is it's got a UV filter on it. The sunlight gets into the bottles.
Okay.
So when you have a clear bottle, the sunlight gets in and it causes something called light shock, where it almost kills the wine.
Gosh.
So, yes.
This is more
please
important
don't
than
do
I thought.
that. Yes.
We've got different kinds of wine in here, and they
Yeah.
can be stored at different temperatures within the same wine cellar.
Yes, which is really smart because your sparkling wines, your champagnes and your sweet wines, you want to store it between 5 to 10 degrees. And then your rosés and your white wines, you should be storing at a slightly higher temperature. And then you can even put reds in there. So I would say
Really?
your reds can go in after that between 12 and 18.
That's
So-
very interesting because I love a full-bodied Malbec, that
Yes.
kind of thing. So actually it's a bit cooler than I would have thought.
Yeah.
So how is it made?
The winery is where the magic kind of happens. This is the 2020 vintage. We use a combination of white grapes and red grapes. They'll all be fermented separately and then we will blend it.
This is pretty much how it is.
That's the really artistic side of it, where you're thinking, what grapes do I want to blend with others and how well are they going to go? So for each one of these, you've just added slightly more red grapes ratio-wise.
Exactly.
I love that it completely coats your mouth. It's not a rosé that you take a sip and it goes straight down.
Lemon sherbet, but balanced lemon sherbet.
I love that description.
Oh, I love that sound.
It's the best sound, isn't it?
So Elisha, what is your signature?
I would say it's being a person of colour, a woman, producing English rosé with the mission to put English rosé on the map.
Cheers.